this has been going on since a few days or hours now. Okay, Chief of Naval Staff Zubairu Gambo refuses to hand over to Ikechukwu Ogala, insists on paying billions to contractors before leaving. Mr. Gambo also said he wanted to oversee the disbursement of millions of dollars for emergency repair work on the NNS Aradu, one of the largest ships in the Nigerian Navy. Naval Chief Awa Zubaru Gambo has remained in office and rejected pleas to hand over power to his successor Ikechukwu Ogala. People Gazette was told today, 2 days after Tinubu approved changes at the top brass of the nation's military. Mr. Gambo, 57, said he would leave office on Friday because he had to pay contractors and naval officers from an outstanding capital vote to the tune of billions of naira before leaving office, according to multiple sources at the Nigerian Navy headquarters in Abuja. Mr. Gambo, who was appointed by President Muhammadu Buhari on January 26, 2021, was fired on Monday by Mr. Tinubu, the new Nigerian leader who assumed office on May 29. Mr. Tinubu said Mr. Gambo and his counterparts in the Nigerian Army and the Nigerian Air Force should immediately vacate office with new chiefs named forthwith. While other service chiefs have since departed following the June 19 presidential directive, Mr. Gambo has lingered in office, saying he has some unfinished business to wind up, according to sources familiar with the developments. The Chief of Naval Staff is still here. The source to the Gazette from the Nigerian Navy headquarters in Abuja, where we have been begging him to comply with the order of the president and vacate office for the new person that was appointed. Mr. Gambo reportedly said he was responsible for the release of the funds to the Nigerian Navy and will not be leaving office until entitled contractors and naval officers had been paid. Sources said Mr. Gambo insisted that the payments to contractors may be delayed by his successor, even though he was assured that the Navy would meet all valid contractual obligations. He was to pay contractors himself and other naval officers some billions in capital, a senior naval officer told the Gazette. We have never seen anything like this before in our service. You should realize that any action it takes after the president's public announcement is null and void in the Nigerian Navy, the official added. Mr. Gambo also said he wanted to oversee the disbursement of millions of dollars for emergency repair work on the NNS Aradu, one of the largest ships in the Navy. Okay, they no one comot you. And no one come and see which contractors does he want to pay. Hi. Now wow, EFCC DDS will not act promptly on this because our Zubaru Gambo is a northerner, Hausa Muslim Fulani, when it comes to leading with Southerners or dealing with Southerners and Igbos, they would have responded swiftly. This is a pathetic, this is really pathetic and very unfortunate. DSS should arrest him for causing breach of security. He loves his work too much. Now your papa has your successor will continue, or you get a personal interest. What is all this? You will come and go, but the system still remain. Now your papa office care. Whether he gets personal interest, they tell person. They tell person the defense headquarters should direct Gamble to hand over immediately and stop every payment by him. He should be reminded that whatever monetary he does. Can you imagine? Irregularity is the order of the day. Impunity is the order of the day. He should be reminded that whatever monetary spend he does after removal, it will not count at all. No work ethics or respect for rule of law. Buhari truly destroyed this country. Okay, we don't identify all thieves. Nigeria, my country. Gambo, do you think the bank will accept your signature as authorized signature since you have been asked to hand over to someone else? Okay, oh. The one you embezzled before now is not even enough, like Buhari, who came to power just to reloot Abacha loot when Abacha did not loot it well. And wow, does the outgoing chief of naval staff not know that governance is a infinitum? The seat na im father property. Abeg, make you use am well. Do me, I do you. So, Oga, wan share money first. No, he wants to make sure that everything is being put in proper perspective or in proper place. He doesn't want anybody to be calling him. Like Buhari said, please don't disturb me. I have gone for good. I'm not going to come to court to testify for anybody or to stand as a witness for anybody. Well, if nothing is done to this man, I give up on this regime as soon as possible. Just for this alone, really. Just give up. Oh. You don't need the advice. So if he drops dead now, will the work not continue? He's scared of losing his commission, illegal kickback from inflated contracts if the new chief should pay the contractors corruption in high places. Exactly. Because you can't tell me this man is patriotic, that is acting based on patriotism. Forget it. Forget it. Nothing will happen. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.